usually do this. I'm going to record a live reaction. I don't know when I'll edit it and put it up, but I'm in the queue in the waiting room on YouTube for the Oscar nominations, of course. Good morning. Merry Christmas to those who celebrate. Real quick, before they get started with the noms, I was looking at my predictions, and I think I don't feel great about a lot of them, but in particular, I'll put it up on the screen too, but this is what I stuck with. And I had put James Mangold in for director over Edward Berger, essentially. Sean Baker also has a danger to miss that 5, and so does Corley Farja. So really, those last three in the top 5 there could miss for Edward Berger. But after I did my predictions and I was listening to some podcasts and people that I respect, I was thinking to myself, they love Conclave so much, let me rephrase that. I think they're going to love Conclave so much. Why would they snub Edward Berger, which would essentially be the second time they would snub him, because they loved All Quiet on the Western Front too, but they didn't give him a director nom. So would they do that all over again, where it gets like 7, 8 nominations, but not director? So I don't feel great about leaving him out of the 5. I'm not changing my prediction, but I'm telling you right here before the announcements start rolling, I see a very bright situation where Berger could be in the 5, and we're going to lose Mangold, Farja, or Baker, probably in that order. I hope Farja is not the one that gets knocked out. She didn't have DGA, of course, but I hope she doesn't get knocked out, because that's really the only female that stands a chance this year to get into the final 5. By the way, Rachel Sennett, Bowen Yang too. I love him too, although he was in Wicked, so that's kind of weird to me. They did that last year too. I don't know. There's so many actors in Hollywood. I don't know why we're picking actors that are in films that are going to be multiple nominees. I know it's weird. Or lean into it and only get actors that are in nominated films. Rachel Sennett is one of my favorite people in the world, though, so I am thrilled that she got this honor to do this morning. What are the other... I'm nervous. I'm a little nervous. As I'm recording this, it's 8:23 a.m., so we're about 7 minutes away. I was going to do it live, but I want to put in some edits of my predictions to show you guys how off or correct I was, and I can't really do that on my StreamYard, so I'm recording my reaction, and I'm going to splice that in with some of my predictions. And also, I don't want to get copyrighted by sharing the whole stream, so I'll just put in little pieces of the stream too. I'm sticking with Sing Sing in my predictions. I don't know. I mean, like I said when I did my predictions video a few days ago, if you watched that, Sing Sing is either going to get 1 nomination for Coleman Domingo, and that's pretty much 99% guaranteed. That would be a huge snub and surprise if he didn't. So let's just say that's the 1 nomination that Sing Sing definitely has. It's going to get anything from that, or it's going to just be that, or it's going to get anywhere from like 2 to 5. 3 to 5. It's going to be in that range, because you look at best song as a possibility. I've got Clarence Macklin in. I know a lot of other people went out on a limb with me with that, even though he's been missing, and the precursors leading up to the event would not necessarily predict that he is going to get it. It would go to somebody more like Jeremy Strong. I'm sticking with Clarence Macklin. I think I also had it in screenplay. I had it getting 4 nominations. So I think I had song, screenplay, and Macklin. I could tell you right now, but I think, what was the other one? It would be adapted screenplay, wouldn't it? I think. Yeah, I had it in adapted screenplay. Okay, I had Macklin, I had Domingo. And then what was the other one I had it in? I don't break these up by movie, so give me 1 second. I don't think it was song, because I think I had it right outside, missing in song. Yeah, I had it at number 6 in song. But I thought I had it getting a 4th nomination. Yeah, I only had it getting 3, if I'm looking at this correctly, but it could get 4 if it also gets song for like a bird. So it's either just going to be Coleman, or it's going to be anywhere from 2 to 4. If it's from 2 to 4, then we had a win for Sing Sing, because it's been underperforming the last month or so on the award circuit. We're about 4 minutes away as I'm recording. Other things in my predictions that were a bit on a limb were maybe not on a limb from like using your common sense, but from what the Academy might do. I do have Nosferatu in quite a few categories. I had it in cinematography. I had it at number 6 in score, which it could get in there too. Just missing for score. I had it for production design and makeup. So I've got Nosferatu getting 3, maybe 4 nominations this morning, which I feel like is a bit of a swing for a pretty un-Academy friendly movie. And they're already, hopefully, everything I'm saying right now is with a caveat because we haven't gotten them yet. Hopefully they're going to be giving The Substance some love. So are they going to give 2 horror movies love this year? I think Nosferatu might be on the short end of the stick if The Substance gets most of that love this year for genre bias. And my coffee. Woo! I just want to tell everybody before they start here, there's going to be snubs. People are going to miss. We're going to miss our predictions, those of us that do it. We're going to miss our hopefuls that we went to bed last night just hoping and praying that they were able to call themselves an Academy Award nominee, your Clarence Macklins, etc. People are going to miss. Not everybody can get nominated. Most categories, there's only 5 nominees. Picture, there's 10. Think of how many movies came out this year. Think of how many performances that aren't even in the conversation were just over the moon stellar that moved us this year. Whether it was making us laugh, cry, feel. I think of Lily Rose Depp and Nosferatu, the aforementioned. I mean, that performance didn't get one mention from any major awards body, but what a committed performance. She's in my 5. I mean, she's in my personal 5, but wasn't even mentioned for something like the Oscars. Performances like that. June Squibb and Thelma. Nobody's talking about her and her illustrious career and what she did in that movie as the grandma out for revenge. I mean, just so many great performances. So, yeah, we have a handful of people that if they don't make it, we're going to call them snubs. But really, there's going to be hundreds of snubs this morning because only 5 people can get nominated in the entire industry. So just keep that in mind. It's okay. We're going to settle down in a couple hours after we have them, and I'm going to have my friend Lex on, and that'll already be up when you're seeing this probably. We talked about the nominees and what our personal surprises were, who we're pulling for, that kind of thing. So it happens, and it's going to happen this year. The Academy just, God bless them. I mean, all these award bodies, it's just, you do what you can do, but at the end of the day, there's only 5 nominees in each category, and it's just so many to choose from. As I'm recording, a little over a minute before we start live here, I'll show you that on the screen so you can see I'm not lying to you. See the countdown clock there at the bottom? Yeah, so 107, 106. So I am recording this live, just so you know. And yeah. Now it just changed to waiting for Oscars, which I guess means I'm in the window where it might go live here. I hope my headphones are connected and I'm not on mute and everything, but yeah, we'll see here. Should start any minute, and hopefully I won't spill my coffee. I got my glasses because I tend to be blind at times. I'm going to have my predictions here as well. I'm going to be looking over here a lot, guys, just so you know, because that's where my big screen monitor is. I also have it here, but oh God. Something happened. Countdown clock's there. The event will begin in 109, 108, a little over a minute. They're nice to do this because then I can check my volume levels. Also, the music's kind of, I don't know if you guys can hear that because I might not be able to play too much of it. I don't want to get copyrighted. I've never done one of these live reactions. I always have a reaction video after the announcements, which I actually did. If you're watching this, it's probably on the channel already. But I've never done this live on video. Every year I get up early and watch it, usually with my son, who this year is 11. He's inside watching it on ABC. Let's see. All right, they're starting. It said 30 seconds. It went to black. Why did it go to black? Oh God, this is not good. If I don't get the feed, I'm gonna freak out. says live. Says there's shy of 70,000 people watching. Oh, here we go. There's an audience, okay.
Live from Beverly Hills, California, please welcome the president and the CEO of the Academy
Interpreters.
of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences.
All right, here we go.
Janet Yang and Bill Kramer.
Janet and Bill. Let's do it, Janet and Bill.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us for the 97th Oscars nominations announcement.
You're welcome, Bill.
On behalf of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, I want to welcome you and extend our deepest sympathies to everyone impacted by the fires here in Southern California.
Absolutely.
This has certainly been a difficult time for Los Angeles, where many members of our film community, industry, work, and live.
Yeah.
But the last several weeks have proven what we already know to be true. Our film industry and Los Angeles are resilient. And for almost a century, the Oscars have brought us together to unite and celebrate our global film community.
During this year's ceremony, we will honor the talented filmmakers nominated today, pay tribute to our brave first responders, and celebrate the enduring spirit of Los Angeles and the film industry.
And now, without further delay, to announce this year's Academy Award nominees, please welcome Rachel Sennett and Bowen Yang.
Rachel Sennett, Marry Me. Oh my God, I love her. They look fabulous. Bowen Yang is great too.
Good morning,
Oh my God,
everyone.
love these guys.
Hello, what an honor it is to be with you today.
Me and Bowen are wide awake. We have been up since 10 p.m. and between us we've had 3 Diet Cokes, an entire pack of cigarettes, and 1 Adderall.
And you get to guess who had what. Don't worry, everyone. Rachel and I have been through extensive pronunciation training for all the names today. Let me try now. Wicked.
Nailed it.
Amazing, Bowen, that was really good.
Nailed it.
Well, let's not keep people waiting any longer. Let's go.
Are we ready
Let's
for
do
some
it.
nominees?
I'll jump cut in a lot of the categories for these. Supporting actors first. Clarence
For
Macklin.
best performance by an actor in a supporting role. Yura Borisov in Anora.
Yep,
Kieran Culkin in A Real Pain.
obviously.
Edward Norton in A Complete Unknown.
Okay.
Guy Pearce in The Brutalist.
So Macklin missed.
And Jeremy Strong in The Apprentice.
Next, the nominees for achievement in
Macklin
costume
missed
design.
for supporting. That was
A Complete Unknown,
his shot. All right,
Conclave.
costumes.
Gladiator 2, Nosferatu,
Gladiator 2 got in.
and Wicked.
Nosferatu got in. So Dune Part 2 was missing there for
The
me
nominees
personally.
For achievement in makeup and hairstyling are
Here we go.
A Different Man,
Yep.
Amelia Perez,
Yep.
Nosferatu,
Yes.
The Substance,
Uh-huh. That's my winner.
and Wicked.
There you go. I got 5 for 5 on that one. I'm bummed about
Next
Clarence
up,
Macklin,
the
guys.
nominees for achievement in music,
Really
original
am.
score,
Let's get challengers in here, guys.
The Brutalist,
It would be right now if they're going to do it.
Conclave,
Ah, challengers missed.
Amelia Perez,
Shit.
Wicked,
All right. Wild Robot.
and The Wild Robot.
Yeah. So, damn, I had that except challengers missed
Now this
for
year's
Wicked.
nominees for best live action short film.
I didn't predict any of the shorts.
Alien, Anuja,
I'll be predicting the winners of the shorts for my winning
Not a
predictions.
Robot,
But I didn't do any of the nomination
The
predictions.
Last Ranger,
Man, Clarence Macklin, guys.
and The Man Who Would
I-
Not Remain
I think now we're
Silent.
looking at just
such
a
cases.
Coleman Domingo nomination now, just a
Okay.
single nomination for Sing Sing. That's what I'm thinking. This is how this is going to
Okay,
roll.
for best animated short film, the nominees are Beautiful Men.
Where?
Okay.
Bowen Yang said, "Where?" I
In
love
the
it.
Shadow of the Cypress, Magic Candies,
Magic Candies. That sounds fun.
Wander to Wonder, and Yuck by Charlie XCX.
Nice. A little Charlie XCX shout out.
Wonderful. And now we
She
have the
is so
first
brat,
of the
though.
2 award categories honoring writing. First,
Oh, boy.
for adapted screenplay.
Let's
The
see what we got here.
nominees are A Complete Unknown, a screenplay by James Mangold and Jay Cox.
Yep, Conclave.
Conclave.
Yep.
Screenplay by Peter Strawn. Emilia Perez.
Ah,
Screenplay by Jacques Audiard.
I had Dune Part 2 in here.
Thomas Bideguin, Liam Messius, and Nicolas Levesque.
Also had Emilia Perez, though.
Thank you.
Nickel Boys.
Nickel Boys, screenplay by Ramel Ross.
That's
and
good.
Jocelyn
That's really
Barnes.
good for that for picture, too.
And Sing Sing, screenplay by Clint Bentley, Greg Queter.
Sing Sing
story
got
by
in, which I
Clint
predicted,
Bentley,
but I didn't
Greg
expect
Queter,
that after what
Clarence
happened to Macklin.
John Devine G. Whitfield.
Now, Clarence Macklin was a writer on that screenplay, so he is an Academy Award
And
nominee
for
now.
original screenplay, the nominees are Honora, written by Sean Baker.
Yeah, for sure. That's your winner, I think.
The Brutalist, written by Brady Corbet, Mona Fastful.
Yep.
A Real Pain, written by Jesse Eisenberg.
All right, we get the substance here.
September 5, written by Moritz Binder, Tim Thelbaum, co-written by Alex
September
Davis.
5. That's expected, although
And The Substance.
the substance.
by
Although I
Jorge Farja.
was hoping All We Imagine as Light for Payal Kapadia could have snuck in there. That was what I predicted,
And
which was
last,
a
before our break, the nominees
all
for
risk, no reward.
performance by an actress in a supporting
Oof.
role.
oh god.
Monica Barbaro in A Complete Unknown.
I picked it. I
Ariana Grande in Wicked. Felicity Jones, The Brutalist.
Ann
Bella
Jones.
Rossellini in Conclave. And Zoe Saldana in Emilia Perez.
Jamie Lee Curtis is not there, guys.
Okay, wow. What a start.
Okay.
Congratulations to these Oscar nominees.
And hey,
Oh my
stick
God.
with us.
Stay with
They're taking a
us.
break.
Back with more nominations.
Okay, I picked Jamie Lee to be in the 5 because of that push the last couple weeks, the wildfires, her lobbying for the film. She didn't get in. I had Felicity Jones at 6. I did pick Monica Barbaro for Complete Unknown, which very few people were picking, by the way. And I told you guys that the momentum of A Complete Unknown was going to get that movie a lot of nominations this morning. We've already seen it mentioned a few times in just the first half. I think that it's going to keep racking up. I do think, man, Felicity Jones got in for what would have been Jamie Lee Curtis. How cool would it have been to get Margaret Qualley there? The Monica Barbaro one was one of the big swings I took that paid off. The other two that they've announced so far that I took did not pay off, which would have been Clarence Macklin for supporting actor and Dune Part 2 in makeup or costumes. It was one or the other. Let me look. Was it costumes? Yeah, it was costumes because I had Dune Part 2 and Gladiator 2 got in there. Gladiator 2 I had blanking this morning, and it's already got a mention for costumes, which stands a good shot for them for production design as well when that comes around. But that's probably it for Gladiator 2 if I had to imagine. Probably looking at maybe production design, maybe VFX, visual effects, but I do think the VFX in Gladiator 2, there's some areas of it that are super spotty. I'm thinking about the monkeys in the arena in particular. That VFX artist, if they saw that, because they didn't do it Bake Off this year, or at least I don't think they did. So if they didn't see the kind of best of greatest hits from that movie, there's some stuff in there that's not good, VFX wise. Guys, Monica Barbaro is the big surprise. You know, that supporting 5 for actor that we got is really what I should have predicted, and that's really the 5. Clarence Macklin, I took on a passion heart pick, but then it did get my adapted screenplay prediction to the nomination for that, which Clarence Macklin was a writer on that screenplay, on that adaptation. So that's great for him and for the entire crew around Sing Sing. The big surprise so far, I would say, is Monica Barbaro. Man, that is so great for her. That movie's going to overperform. I think it's going to get 7 or 8 nominations this morning, including Best Picture. And I also feel even better about my Mangold prediction for director now that she got in. Her getting in over like Qualley and Jamie Lee Curtis symbolizes that they really did like that movie. They really responded to that music biopic. And it's a different music biopic. It's not the same old, which frankly, they nominate those too. So, you know, if you want to get nominated for an Oscar, have a name and make a music biopic. You know, that's probably your best bet. It looks like they're coming back from break. Big takeaways from that first half, Monica Barbaro. I feel like a freaking genius for predicting that. I want to thank everybody that helped me on my brainstorming live stream the other night, because a couple of you guys recommended it, and I started thinking about it, and I ended up doing it. I did miss Macklin, so those kind of swapped out, but I gained a little by picking Monica there, and that's so great for her. I'm so excited for her. A fairly new actress. I mean, Top Gun Maverick, some TV stuff, but just awesome. So good for her. Let's see what they're coming in here with. They're coming back in here. Dance, Rachel. Dance the whole thing. God, I love her.
And we're back live. Before we continue, I just want to say it's really special to be here with Rachel.
Oh,
we both got our
Bowen.
start in the
It
New
is.
York alt comedy scene.
Yeah, we go way back.
Oh, that's cool.
For those of you who don't know, the alt comedy scene is sort of like regular comedy, but for women and gay people. And I just want to say, it makes so much sense that Bowen and I are like doing this now at this moment in
She's
our
awesome.
careers. You know, Bowen is such a huge star on SNL. He's in the hit movie Wicked.
Oh, thanks. And Rachel is Fatima.
Thanks so much. Let's keep going.
I love them. That's good.
So, anyways, the nominees for Achievement in Music, Original Song are
The Amelia Perez category.
El Mal from Amelia Perez.
El Mal, that's your winner, I think. Mi Camino.
The Journey from the 688.
Yeah, The Journey. No
Like a
compress
Bird from
repress.
Sing
I had that in there.
Mi Camino from Amelia Perez.
No Kiss the Sky.
And Never Too Late from Elton John.
There you
Never
go.
Too Late.
Yeah.
Woo!
I thought that could happen. I had it at my number 7.
Smashed it. You smashed
It's
it.
just not a great song. I love Elton,
Now,
but
the nominees for Best Documentary Feature Film.
we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Black
Documentary.
Box Diaries.
Yep.
No Other Land.
hmm
Porcelain War.
Oh, okay. I didn't have that in.
Soundtrack to a Coup d'etat.
Also didn't have that in. I had that as a near
and
miss.
Sugarcane.
No Will and Harper. No Will and Harper, no daughters, right?
Next, for Best Documentary Short Film, the nominees are
Man, I really
Death by
miss
Numbers,
documentary. I missed big time. I think the only ones I got
I Am
in
Ready Warden,
documentary with No Other Land, Sugarcane, and
Incident.
Black Spot Diaries. I missed 2 in that category.
Instruments of a Beating Heart,
I didn't do a prediction for documentary
and
short.
The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Those are some sad titles. Serious stuff.
Serious stuff.
Serious stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Best International Feature Film,
Here we go.
nominees are I'm Still Here, Brazil. The Girl with the Needle.
Amelia Perez missed this.
Nothing for Denmark.
Oh, no,
Amelia
it's
Perez,
there.
France. The Seed of the Sacred Fig, Germany. And Flow, Latvia.
Wow. Flo got in. Kneecap
And for
did not
Best
get in.
Animated Feature Film, here are the nominees.
All right. This is also Flo, I think.
Flow,
Yes. They loved it. They love Flo. So
Inside Out
do
2.
I.
Memoir of a Snail,
It got in. That's very good, guys.
Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul,
And The Wild Robot.
and The Wild Robot.
Memoir of a Snail getting in is good because now we don't have 2 Disney movies. That would have probably been Moana, too.
Here are the
Flo's
nominees for
overperforming.
Achievement in Production Design.
Here we go. This could be the other one for Gladiator, too.
Brutalist. Conclave.
Let's get Nosferatu in there.
Dune Part 2.
Oh, I had that.
Nosferatu
Yes, and Wicked.
and Wicked.
I had it 5 for 5. 5 for 5. I thought Gladiator 2 could take away Dune Part 2 there, but it didn't.
Next up for Achievement in Film Editing, the nominees are Honora,
hmm
The Brutalist,
Yep.
Conclave,
Yep. Dune Part 2.
Amelia Perez, and Wicked.
Oh, The Substance missed too.
All of that.
Ah, crap. All right, well, I missed 2 in that category because I
For
didn't expect the
Achievement in
Substance to miss
Sound,
there.
Here are the nominees. A Complete Unknown.
I would love to see Alien Romulus in this category for sound.
Dune Part 2.
It doesn't look like it. Dune Part 2, though, that's a good
Amelia
one.
Perez.
Yes.
Wicked.
Yes.
And The Wild Robot.
All right, so I missed Alien Romulus there for The Wild Robot. It's good, though. Animated getting some love.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Visual Effects.
This is a big one here, too. This could also,
Alien, Romulus,
there it is.
Better Man,
Dune Part 2, come on.
Dune Part 2,
Yes.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes,
All right.
and Wicked.
And Wicked, yeah. Yeah. That's my 5. That is my 5. Dune Part 2, I didn't know. Another one Gladiator 2 could have snuck
For
in for.
Achievement in Cinematography, the nominees are
Nosferatu with a bullet, guys. Come on.
The Brutalist. Dune Part 2.
Yes. Dune's doing well.
Emilia
Very,
Perez.
very well. I didn't have Emilia
Maria.
Perez in there. Somebody's going to miss. Maria got in.
And Nosferatu.
Okay, good. I missed Nickel Boys and Conclave. I also had.
For performance by an actor in a leading role,
Oh,
the
God.
nominees are
This is a pretty obvious category. Let's see if Daniel
Adrian
Craig gets
Brody
in.
The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet in A Complete
Is
Unknown,
it Daniel Craig, guys?
Coleman Domingo in Sing Sing,
It's going to be Sebastian Stan.
Rafe Fiennes in Conclave,
It's going to be Sebastian Stan.
and Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice.
Everybody thought
Performance
Craig
by
was in.
actress in a leading role. The nominees are
Oh, we got to take a break. I got to think about
Cynthia
this.
Erivo in Wicked.
Yes,
Carla Sofia Gascon in Emilia Perez.
absolutely.
Mikey Madison in Honora.
Yep.
Demi Moore in The Substance.
Fernanda Torres.
And Fernanda
Yes.
Torres in I'm Still Here.
Yes. Brazil, rise up. That is my five.
For
That's my five.
achievement in directing, the nominees are
Oh my God. Who's going to get in here?
Sean Baker, Honora,
He's in.
Brady Corbet, The
If
Brutalist,
Mangold is called, that's a huge upset that I
James
chose.
Mangold, A Complete Unknown,
I told you. I absolutely told you.
Jacques Audiard, Emilia Perez,
Don't snub her.
and Coralie Farjat.
Yes. That's my five. That is my five for director. Berger missed
Okay, y'all,
again.
our final category.
Again,
Final
he missed.
category, I cannot wait. I feel
They
like we
did
should
it to
read
him
these.
again.
I feel like we should.
Okay, here are the 10 nominees for Best Motion Picture.
What this is
of
going to come down to real quick, guys,
Here
is
we
Sing
go.
Sing or Nickel
Nora,
Boys.
Alex Coco, Samantha Kwan, and Sean Baker, producers.
Yep.
Boom. The Brutalist. Nominees to be determined.
That's weird.
A
Okay.
Complete Unknown, Fred Berger, James Mangold, and Alex Heineman, producers.
Conclave. Tessa Ross.
No surprises
Juliette
thus
Howell,
far.
And Michael A. Jackman.
Let's get Dune Part 2
producers.
next, please.
Dune Part 2, Mary Parent, Caleb Boyder, Tanya Lapointe, and Denis Villeneuve.
So far, I'm hitting on all of them. Yep.
Amelia Perez.
We knew.
Nominees to be determined. Producers.
It did miss in a couple categories, though, if I'm remembering correctly.
I'm still here. Nominees to be determined.
Guys, paperwork. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come
I'm
on.
still here got in.
Nickel Boys. Nominees to be determined.
PGA. The
What are they
Sextons,
doing?
nominees to be determined.
And Wicked.
And Wicked, Mark Platt, producer.
Oh my God, guys. Hold on.
There it is, you guys.
There it is, y'all. Congratulations.
I don't have the. They took the
All
slide
of
off.
nominees. It's
A
been
real
such
pain miss. Sing
privilege
Sing
to work
miss.
with you and movie fans around the world.
We are
Did Nickel
rooting for
Nickel
you
Boys
all
got
in
in.
equal amounts.
Yes.
I'm
Watch
still
the
here got in.
Hosted by Conan O'Brien on Sunday, March 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m.
And it
Pacific.
got in for
It's
international
Hulu.
feature.
We cannot wait to celebrate with you.
We're
They've
gonna
been
play
doing that
games.
lately.
Bye.
But so did Amelia Perez, which is also international. So I thought that would be the token international nominee. Oh my God, let me turn this down. I don't have the slide in front of me. I'm going to do a live, or not, yeah, I'm going to do a live stream reaction with my friend Lex in the next like 10 minutes, going over all these. Man, where they really brought the heat was in Best Picture. So I missed two in that category because I had a real pain in Sing Sing in there. They put in Nickel Boys and I'm Still Here, which is great. It's phenomenal. I had I'm Still Here like 15. Brazil, you guys did it. You did it. That was awesome. The passion behind that movie, the international love for that movie paid off in spades. All right, check the feed for my full discussion on the Oscars. It was a live stream that I did around 9 a.m. right after the awards, and then I'll get this little real-time thing up for you guys at some point today as well. Man, happy Oscars morning to everybody that celebrates. I'll see you out here next time in the garage.